So today they installed at&t fiber at my parents' house. I made a video about the lights. There are multiple videos, like the lights that they installed. I guess those lights didn't work. It was shining directly where I sleep. I uploaded the video to YouTube. But now, today they uploaded the fiber. And all day I have had this headache. And I knew it was gonna come. And they are, again, starting back. I guess they got a stronger signal. They're starting back with the toothache. They're pumping a lot of blood into my head. Even with the thickened water, like the signal is pounding my head. The rest of my body is fine. It's just my head. They're really like attacking my head. So if I switch my nose rings, because I have this one, and it is just copper and neodymium magnet with electrical tape. When I switch to the other one, it stops, like it doesn't stop the blood from flowing, but what they do is it's like they ground it to where I can't get blood flowing to my nose the correct way. So they've been saying it all day. It's the police, it's the Freemasons, it's the Illuminati. They run the world, they own the White House, and they're just killing people. They're killing people. They're killing people with frequencies. Like I explained in my other video, we are like 70 to 75% water. So if you hit water with a frequency, the entire system is going to hurt. It's going to shut down. It's going to vibrate. It's going to become unresponsive to the person that actually owns the body. So they are saying because we have social security numbers and blah 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 that the government owns us. We have all these numbers, whatever, that the government owns us, and they don't. That's why they use voice to skull technology. It is confirmed that it is at 65 kilohertz, which is I think 65,000 hertz is 65,000 hertz. I think I read that the brain puts out only 6 to 8 hertz. So to be hit with 65,000 hertz 24/7, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, I understand why people are not only killing themselves, but going around committing crimes. They're prostituting themselves for these people. They're being sex trafficked. They're being forced to do it because nobody can handle this amount of pain. Today is my day off. Yesterday was Friday. I worked from 4 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. and they sent every gang stalker imaginable. My boss didn't come to work, so I know that they set this up. He said that he was getting dental surgery, but I spoke to him on the phone multiple times, and it didn't sound like anything was wrong with his teeth. It sounded like he was just at the house. I also spoke to my district manager. She was complaining about the hours, blah, 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 blah. And for some reason this week, my boss let the hours run like that. And then he never lets the hours run like that to where they're just that over. He had so many people there on Thursday. Even one of my coworkers had came in and on when she wasn't supposed to be there. So I feel like it's just like a whole setup. Next thing you know, the district manager is complaining about the hours. I had more than enough cashiers there to make my day a little bit easier, but instead she said send all the cashiers home, and she left me there with a manager that I don't get along with who just came back from surgery. So this is their hyper game theory. This is the games that they play by trying to ruin your day. So what happened is it was a smooth day. I didn't get upset. They were hitting me with so many frequencies They're mad because I did a great job and I didn't react to their rude gang stalkers. It was so many people in line. I was being nice, I was being kind, I was being respectful, and after I rung up all their stuff, they would just snatch the receipt out my hand. And I was like, okay, gang stalker. Boom, another one, snatching the receipt out my hand for no reason. Boom, another one, snatching the receipt out. So I know that they're paying people to come and torture me at my job. I know that everybody knows what the hell's going on. I know the police is involved. I know the FBI is involved. This is a CIA program, so they damn sure involved. I know that upper organizations in the government past them are involved. I know that it is a secret society situation. I know that it is a satanic organization. They do ritual sacrifices on good people, good responsible people who question their system and want to change the world. But as of right now, if anything happens, it was my family who murdered me. And I'm gonna upload pictures of them. I'm gonna upload pictures of them too. And as you can see, they're trying to get my attention with this cicada signal. They're trying to get me to shut up. If anything happens, it was my family that murdered me. This goes for a lot of targeted individuals. Their families will sell them into sex trafficking or a pedophile sex ring or a satanic cult to be a ritual sacrifice. A lot of families will sit here and do that. That wasn't a random chirp. That was the government. There it goes again. Well-timed coincidence or no? Anyway, if anything happens, it was my family that killed me. They have installed cameras that send out signals that attack my head. They have installed lights that send out signals. I'm talking about a big back porch light that beams directly into this room right here behind me. That it was supposed to keep me up at night, but in the end, what it does is it sends out a constant signal. And what it does is it heats up, like it heats me up, like it burns me from the inside out, or it gives them enough energy to where they could just keep trying to kill me while I sleep. Because you know the body is supposed to heal at night, and if it doesn't heal properly at night, you can't function properly during the day. And I've been on my job for 10 months, and no matter what they do, they'll overpack the truck with 2,400 pieces, then we get another 2,400 piece truck a day. That same week, they'll steal my hours. I'll try to get a lawyer. For some reason, I can't find an overtime lawyer, and I have proof that they haven't paid me for these days. I have printed out proof. I have the logs, and I can't get a lawyer. So it's an entire system set to keep one person down or a group of people down for entertainment purposes or their rituals, they satanic religion, because they refuse to have good people living in this world. The government is satanic. It is full of satanic pedophile people who do not care about murdering people. They won't murder me because I'm a ritual sacrifice. They won't kill me, but they will slow kill me. They will torture me to the point where I want to kill myself. Like I said, today's my day off, and I've had a constant headache. Like they've been like straight beaming into me all day. I was feeling fine yesterday. I was even feeling fine this morning. Then the guy installed not 5G, but the fiber Wi-Fi, and next thing you know, I have a constant splitting headache. And they're also twisting my nervous system. It's not just me, it's other people that are twisting my nervous system. It's like, I had figured out what they're doing. Like, they're tightening the skin and pulling the skin in while pulling the organs out and stretching the organs out and pulling on the nervous system while making it feel like your organs your internal organs can't even fit into your body. Like it doesn't make sense. So they've been doing this and they've been doing this and they've been doing this for months. I figured out a system around it, but basically they up the frequency, they up the energy, they up the they increase the frequency. So now I gotta figure out some other stuff but it's been going on. It goes on 24/7, and they are cowards because they hide their faces. Like I said, it's the government. It's illegal human experimentation. So if anybody gets caught doing this, and they have the patents, they have the information. I post videos all the time about the technology. Like, it exists. There's a classroom. There's a video I posted on TikTok where there's a classroom full of students, and the students are being hit in the head with a 65 kilohertz frequency. They're hearing the sound beamed into their head without having headphones, but they don't like it. They don't like it. It either hurts or they can hear it and it makes them uncomfortable. So why, when a targeted individual sits here and say, hey, I'm a targeted individual, I'm being gang stalked, someone's beaming voice-to-skull technology into my head, they are torturing me and twisting my nervous system, does the government not react? Even with Havana syndrome, it took diplomats being attacked for them to even admit or acknowledge that it exists. But I feel like that was all just a show, so people would feel like it was a normal thing, or that it was a terrorist act. No, it's domestic terrorism. It is the government. I want to leave this video here to let you know that my family was in on it. If anything happens to me, I was murdered by my family. If anything happens to me, it was the government. And it's not just me. I'm trying to look out for all targeted individuals. I'm trying to gather all types of targeted individuals together. I'm trying to get more information on videos about people who said that they heard voices that sent them on killing sprees because they were tortured and forced into raping and killing people. Like, there is so much information out there, and people just need to look. And I don't mind making a video. I don't mind sitting here telling the truth. I don't mind even sitting here speaking in public. I'll tell any and everybody it's the government. It's the FBI. And a lot of people know, but they won't acknowledge it. I don't trust anybody who is on disability get a government assistance such as food stamps, Medicare, Medicaid, because you threaten to take away their Medicaid. Okay, now they can't afford any type of care. It takes that means that they can easily be manipulated by the government to sit here and turn on you, be used against you, used to lie on you. They could threaten somebody visa or their green card, and they'll sit here and stab you in the back 100%, and they don't even know you. So this is their system. They force people to need them. They create the situation, their health situations. Then they force people to need them by coming out and looking like the hero. Oh, here's some free Medicaid, some free food, some free food stamps. No, all of that free shit comes with a price. You basically sell your soul when you get food stamps. So it's like, it is what it is. Any and everybody in this, I don't depend on the government. I don't have the government's insurance. They've been torturing me for almost a year now, and I haven't been back to the hospital in months. The most they could do right now is hurt my brain, because I realize I don't need pills from a pharmaceutical company that does one thing but kill all the rest of my organs and my nervous system. There's natural medicine that I can use for that. And discovering that, if the whole world discovers that we don't need their medication, they're fucked. They no longer have anything to hold over the population's head. But that's all I wanted to say.